Hello students, welcome to the class. I am Yogita. Our subject is CNET Nursing Education for Nurses, and today we are going to learn about the second type of audiovisual aids, projected aids. Under this we are going to study about slide share, OHP, overhead projector, VCR, TV, all those things. But today let us discuss about a slide share projector. Now this slide share projector where we are making a use of small glass slides where picture or diagrams are presented, and when we present that in front of certain surface and pass the light, the picture will be presented or projected on the mounted screen. This is called a slide projector. Students, I would like to tell that right now we are not using this because now we are updated with a LCD projector, but this is one of the old method where we are using this slide projector. Now the different types of slide projector are slides are, one is mark ink slides. That means here a strong thick marker inks are used to prepare the slide. A glass slide, over that we are doing certain drawing or writing some content with the help of permanent marker. The next slide is cellophane slides. That means here cellophane cutouts are pasted on the glass slides and we are projecting that on a wall. Silhouette slides. In silhouette slide, we are using a paper cuts which is stick on a glass slide. The last one is etched glass slide. That means here glass slide is dipped in the kerosene wall and we are doing the diagram with the help of crayons. Now these are the important four types of slides. Now how we are making use of this slide projector. First, you keep the projector, a small box kind of projector machine which has got some light, yeah, screen. What is that? Like a camera, what a screen, yeah, whatever light you can see, like that same kind of feature will be there. So that box, yeah, projector will be keeping on a table. Then we are adjusting that where we are projecting. We are projecting the picture on a mounted wall screen that must be arranged exactly all the audience and learner can have a good view. Then we need to connect the plug into the socket so that we need electricity supply. We need also to turn on the fan as well as the bulb. Now there will be a different carrier to place the slides. You need to select the slide and place the slide in that slide carrier, a place where you are supposed to place a small glass piece that you will be placing. Once it is placed, then you switch on the light. The light is on. The light will pass through this slide, whatever you presented and what picture your written content is there, that will be projected on the wall, your mounted screen. Now the thing is that how do you write? When you write a content in that, you should see that heading should contain 5 or less than 5 words. A line should contain 7 or less than 7 words. Now when you draw any diagrams, you see that you will have a neat border as well as a much of white space so that your diagram can easily projected. One slide, you give concentration of one idea. One concept should be explained in one slide. You can make a sequence of slide. For example, if you want to explain about cardiac, anatomy and physiology of heart, you can prepare one heart. Then each part you are explaining, that each one part you can prepare different diagrams and you can present. If you want to explain the conduction system, you again draw one more slide. See, each system you are explaining, each condition we are explaining with a different slide so that it will be a long sequence as well as kind of story. Now you need to number the slide, otherwise you may mismatch. Now for example, if you want to teach about cardiac arrest, now first you need to explain the definition, cardiac etiology. If you're not numbering, you may first present the symptoms, then you tell about the definition, then you tell the medication. See, it is mismatching. So for the better understanding, you need to have a sequencing or numbering the slides. Then once you present one slide, you can turn off, You replace that slide and replace back into a slide box. Then you place the second slide in that slide carrier where you can project it. Now this is the way how we are making use of this slide projector. Then what are the care you must take when you handle the slides? Definitely you need to take a great care because these slides are prepared with the glass. It is easily breakable. So if it is broken, then it is quite expensive. So you need to take a right care of these slides. Unnecessarily don't handle the or don't touch the slides. You need to prepare, you need to keep the slides in a slide carrier box, and you need to keep horizontally in the cupboard. And also you should cover so that it is not get dusted or it is not get simply someone else will come and touch and break it. Also you need to maintain a catalog, and exact numbering should be done. Now for example, you want to present the kidney system or kidney disorders, and you're opening all the slides: liver, pancreas, heart, eyes, and finally you got the kidney. See, that should not happen. Appropriate numbering in the catalog as well as appropriate numbering in the slide and that carrier box, which help you to issue the first and right slide at first attempt, so that you are not damaging any of other slides. Also you see that students should not handle one who is receiving. They are the responsible person to handle that. Otherwise if all are handling, then definitely it may break because it's made up of glass. That's the care what you have to take when you handle the slides. Then the advantages of this slide projector: definitely you can mount the things, project the things on a wall what you want to explain. That makes the students feel more interested in the class. It motivates the students, it improves the learning process. Students can make use of the sense organs to learn the things. They can see something which they are not able to imagine, or which they cannot you do any imagination, that they can see on the wall. That make their study more easy. Definitely it will facilitate the good discussion, so that teachers can ask the question with the students, the students can ask the question with the teacher, so that there will be open discussion. Definitely these projected things will be mounted on the wall, you can see and you can have a discussion. It also improves a communication skill of an individual. It improves that they're developing a vocabulary, because you're writing, you're preparing the skill. See, when you prepare these slides, definitely you improve your vocabulary, because you are not supposed to write any unwanted content in your slide. A definite, exact, related words only you are writing. You improve your language. Also when you prepare, it is become reasonably cheap, but if you are buying from outside, it will be expensive. And also you can make reuse of this slide share. You can, once it is prepared, you can preserve it for the future use. Also this slide projector can be reused, as well as if you maintain it very soft and with the care. The the disadvantages is it will be quite expensive when you get it from outside, and it takes time to prepare, time consuming, need lot of preparation, because you need to think and prepare all the slides. You just like that you cannot write any sentence, because there is a limitation in writing the sentence and words in the each slide. As well, if there is no proper maintenance, rough handling may damage the projector lamp, या bulb, glass will get damaged. Meantime, if you are handling the slides with the, like, there is no much care has been taken, then definitely these slides can break. So these are all the disadvantages of slide and slide shape projector. So students, I hope you understood this slide projector or the slides. But one thing you can keep in mind, for the better effect, we can darken the room, so that you will find that theater effect, full darken and some light and some pictures on the wall. I hope you understood. This is one of the projected aid what we discussed today, that is slide and slide projector. Please keep watching. We'll learn the rest of the projected aids in next class. Thank you all.